I'm feeling like I get my caffeine from something other than soda.
I get
I
my
get it from
caffeine.
delicious tea. Hey, and bang!
Well,
He's
he made a
going.
full recovery.
Ain't no lazy Sunday about today, guys. We're going bang energy drink and tea today, so it's the caffeine themed, specifically soda episode.
That's right. You might call it pop, depending on where you're from. If you're, some of our fellow Americans to the
Some of our
north.
foreign
Yeah.
friends would say.
Well,
Some
actually,
people down south call it all Coke. They're wrong,
yeah.
but
I was about to
But
say.
Dom, where's your drink, Dom?
I got a I got a product of the
What?
Coca-Cola company right here.
Nature's soda.
Oh, okay, it counts.
Nature's
Yeah,
the
it's
original
soda. It's
soda.
made,
It's
actually,
under the umbrella.
yeah. Is it owned by? I think yes. Like so a lot of these like bottled water things are owned by like Pepsi or
Totally.
Coca-Cola. I think like Dasani is owned by them and stuff. Yeah, they own like most of the food.
I think
They've
Nestle,
got
the
all of them,
the
don't they?
owner of Nestle, at one point said they didn't think clean water was a privilege. I believe
You mean
so.
they didn't think it was a right?
Yeah, exactly. They didn't think it was
It's a
a right.
Yeah, he thought like it's a privilege.
Yeah. What a good
Oh
guy.
wow, wow. We can get
well.
deep on this.
We really
I'm sorry,
could
I'm
though.
not
I mean,
Bear
Starts out about
Grylls. I don't drink
soda.
my own piss. I'm not.
All right, all right. Well, you don't have to have a nasty attitude here.
Was I a little charged there? I'm sorry.
We're just trying to have a little fun. I know you had a rough recovery, and I know you're not 100% yet, but
Um, it's been a rough go. Um, this past month, it's been going on a month now. Haven't fully recovered from last week's illness, but these herbal teas that these medicinal herbal teas that I've been drinking.
stealing.
Not a sponsor. Sorry? What did you accuse me of?
You know what she did.
I do. I do. And I'm not sorry.
I
hey,
mean,
Josh. Some.
what?
Oh,
What's
sorry.
up? Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, no, go ahead. No, go ahead. I'm
I'm
just gonna
nicer
ask
than
something.
you,
You
so
seems
you
like you
go
really want to
ahead.
say something.
Well, I just something about your camera, Josh. I wanted to ask, what's on your shirt?
Oh, it's supposed to be a panther, I think. A
Oh, all
psychedelic.
right.
I'll stand up a little more so people can see it in the stream doohickey. But yeah, it's like a velvet panda puma.
That's what was different. I knew something was different with him today, and I said, he's got a he's got a Panther shirt. That's what's
Hunted
different.
it myself. You know, took this picture before I fucking took his life, and it's
Really?
just a day in the life of
A hunter?
A
um.
man of the world.
My thing about soda, back to what people call it, the
Yeah.
names.
Pop.
Uh, it's funny that you say like down south because my grandparents, rest in peace, they weren't down south. I mean,
Hmm.
they are from down south, but they didn't say Coke. They said
Oh yeah.
sody a lot, and that used to always make me
Yeah.
like laugh a lot. They'd be like, because they had a
Sody.
whole like a laundry room. I don't know if that's like a standard in the south, but the laundry room and soda is like a marriage, and that's where soda
Yeah.
is always. It's never refrigerated by default. You just get ice and pour
Right.
it into a glass if you want it cold. But other than that, you put it in the laundry room.
It'd be like in crates, yeah, or something like that, or
Exactly.
just boxes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So my grandparents had a whole stash, and
Huh.
but they told us that we could only have like it was like 3 life points per visit, so we only get 3 sodas per visit. So we had to like really calculate when we
Really,
got them.
Ash.
But it's just like a memory because she'd always tell me you can get a soda out of the out of the laundry room, and I always was weird
What
Well,
a
to me as a
treat.
kid.
it was probably good to moderate it because, as we all know, even though we all enjoy soda, soda is probably one of the worst things for you. It is
Definitely.
mostly sugar. Pretty much everybody says once they cut it out, especially if you're a guy, you start losing weight, you start doing better. I was not a kid who had soda in the house regularly, but we would get it if we went out to eat or something. You get a cheeseburger, you get a little Sprite or a root beer or something. You go to the movies, you get a
Get a
soda.
soda.
So for me, it was always kind of a treat or something you'd have at a party or whatever. I'm still not really a habitual soda drinker, but every now and then, like yesterday, I had a Dr. Pepper. It was a nice day outside, sitting in the sun for a little bit. It can always be made a little nicer if you have a nice cold drink.
Right.
So
It's a vibes thing.
Yeah, it's definitely
sometimes it's
more
for the
of
vibes.
a occasion thing now for me.
Tastes better.
Growing up, I used to always drink soda, but then I weaned myself off on juice, and then about like mid-20s, I was just like water only. I think we talked about that last podcast when that
juice has a lot of
flipped.
sugar too. I mean, you guys like remember Sunny D? Like,
Oh, do
I don't know how they tried to ever pitch Sunny D like it had anything good for you. I know they were like vitamin C and electrolytes and probably vitamin D, but Sunny D was so sugary. Remember how your teeth would feel soft after?
Yeah, it
Oh
used
my
to
God.
definitely coat your whole
Just
mouth.
decaying in your
I
mouth.
remember that, like as a kid, like after eating Sunny D, like it's so acidic and sugary, and I'd like rub my teeth together, and be like, "Oh, my mouth feels
Not well. I
it
can
was
feel
fun
the
then."
film, and that's a lot of
Yeah.
sodas actually. Like a lot of,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to give too much away on my lower tiers, but a lot of those sodas that aren't like branded and can stick to a specific type of like concoction that are just
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like the ones you get at Dollar General and the ones you get
Yeah.
at Aldi, like that aren't necessarily
Generic.
Coke. Exactly.
Yeah.
They always
Acme.
have that taste to it.
Yeah.
That little
Yeah.
mouth
Yeah.
filmy thing.
Yeah, like you
Just
go to like, if you're, I mean, you go to Hy-Vee, get like a Hy-Vee brand soda. Yeah, like you said, Aldi, Publix, whatever your regional grocery store is.
I mean,
to each their own, of course.
to where they
Yeah, in
belong in their
California,
home.
you might go to Ralph's.
But it's like the regulations are thrown out the window. They just dump, all the acid they can into
Yeah.
these death traps.
They said folic acid and folic acid and
Folic
folic
acid
acid.
and aspartame for the diet ones, or sugar for the non.
Give me
And
And
that
I got
dry B13,
40
please.
grams.
Pass me that.
And I got a bone to pick with aspartame.
Oh
Get to
God,
that later.
we'll get to it. Please, let's get to
What
it.
is
The
aspartame?
diet stuff.
I'm a
It's
chemist
like a
and I don't
substitute.
know.
It's
Oh.
a sugar alternative.
Mm.
I know that there's a certain type of tree that has it. It's not like palm oil, but that's another problem.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's sugar substitute, but it comes with its own set of problems, and everything in moderation. And I think with some of these, we'll find soda will get its cold, icy grip on you, and all of a sudden you're addicted to it.
Well,
Even with
actually,
diet sodas,
the
it's
big
bad.
problem, the double-edged sword with, because I didn't know what aspartame is, but I know like how sugar substitutes into the body. It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't act like regular sugar in the fact that it brings up your blood sugar, but the fact that
right.
the body doesn't treat it like regular sugar and intake it and interact with it means it just sits there in your body.
Yeah.
And just it just waits for water and natural digestion to get it out of there. And so if you think you're just like loading up your drinks with sugar substitute and being healthy, you are not. You're just putting more plaque on your body. Well, more chance of plaque, I should say. I mean,
the funny thing about it. Oh, sorry.
I'm just gonna add a little tagline: do everything that's sweet in moderation.
Absolutely. And the thing, why I avoid the diet stuff in general, it's why it's going to be low on the tier list for me, is that some people do fine with that stuff, with the Splenda and all that. But me, I don't know what it is. It runs in my family. Like my mom's this way. My dad does fine with it. But my mom, my brother, and me, we get headaches. So I'm not somebody who gets migraines normally. I don't get them on my own. But certain things, can't drink Chardonnay. That gives me a migraine.
Really?
But also, like
Well, too much
diet, yeah.
alcohol.
Well, it might be something in like the
It might be
oakiness of it.
all
Morbid gay
hungover.
migraines and Chardonnay.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, you drink too much of any alcohol, you'll get a hangover.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know how everyone says like some are worse than others. But yeah, I
It's
think I have some allergy to something in Chardonnay. But we're not talking
Right.
about fine drinking. We're talking about the sugary stuff, or in my case, non-sugar. And yeah, that stuff, yeah, it gives me a migraine, makes me feel sick. Yeah, so
I hear
I
that.
avoid that.
No hard sodas today on the list, on the big over under today.
No. Mike's hard lemonade. No, we're soft drinks here.
Yeah,
Soft.
that's
We're
definitely a
soft
different
boys.
episode. We always do that. We all within an
And we're not
episode,
sorry.
while recording an episode, we find a really good topic for a future episode.
And
Absolutely.
so
'Cause we
look
don't
forward to
soft.
the big alcohol episode, the big alcohol special.
Yeah, where we get young kids to. No, I was kidding. I'm
Four
not gonna make
Loko,
that joke
kids.
because everybody would take that out of context. Oh, excuse me, that was really. But yeah, we drinking, we sipping today. We're talking about what we love to sip on.
That's right. When
I
it
will
comes to
say,
soda.
I mean, do we have any more soda related stories? I mean, oh, I actually do have a soda related story. Now that I say that,
Please.
my
Really?
okay, so my thing with video games is gonna be funny because it's like how do video games relate. But my thing with video games now, I
go
am
hand in
super
hand.
duper selfish when it comes to only my video games and video game setup. Because
Okay.
after many
Selfish.
years of trying to share with my family and be nice about it, and it ending in disaster. So I'm not going to go through every
Okay.
list of trauma, but I'll just talk about the one that's soda related. So my brother, my little brother, he was getting into the age where he wanted to play video games, rightfully so, like around 10,
Yeah, of course.
9 years old. And so I
Right.
was playing my PSP a lot and my PS2 a lot, and I also had a DS.
As
And
we
so
do.
he wanted to play my DS, wanted to play some Super Mario 64 on there. So I let him do it.
Just gamer things.
Exactly. So
Love
I let him
that
do
game.
it. And I said, I showed him how to start it up because he kept asking me to start it up and get it for him. And I was just like, here, this is how you start it up. Anytime you want to use it, just take it off the charger, play it. I don't even play it that often. I have a blast. Just take care of it, you know. And so
Right.
one day, it's just been months later. He's just been doing this. And then all of a sudden, I didn't see my DS on the charger. And I wanted to play my DS. So I asked my brother, where's my DS? And he just got kind of like really quiet. And I was just like, where's, you know? And then he's just like, okay, don't be mad. And then he got it out of the drawer, and it was covered and coated in soda. Like he just dropped like a whole cup on it, and it wasn't broken, but it was just sticky to shit.
Yeah, it's nasty. Oh, if he cleaned it right away.
Yeah, but you know he's a kid, so he didn't think
some
that. He
rice
just
on
thought, oh, I wasn't supposed to mess up. I messed up. Let me just hide it.
I just gotta hide it.
Right. He didn't think how to fix it. And I was, of course, mad then, but like that in another instance, that's why I'm selfish with video games. And so soda's a part of why, like, I have my gaming PC, and even though I'm, like, you know, going on 30, and my brother might want to play something on my gaming PC,
Right.
I'll let him play it, but I'll be, like, sitting on my bed. Like, it's just a thing with me. Like, I don't trust.
Yeah.
I just can't trust. If I'm not playing
Food and drink
multiplayer with
away
you,
from.
I
Yeah.
just can't. I can't trust you just being on my setup anymore or on my own. It's too many
A
things.
reminder.
Yeah,
You know, keep a lid on it, folks, because these things can happen. Nobody's perfect.
Also,
and,
eating and drinking
spills.
during games is very overrated. If you do that, you might be young,
Yeah.
but it's overrated. You might think that it's cool and relaxing.
I don't want shit on my fingers.
but
Yeah.
just play the game. It's not like a movie. You think it is, but it's not.
Hold
I
on.
did.
No.
I did that too. So
You guys aren't Doritos and Mountain Dew kind of guys, or I thought it was just gang stuff, and
When
we
I
were
was
We'll
all
get
on
to
the
that.
same page there.
between like Call of Duty lobbies, I'd munch on
No,
chips. But now
Every
the
once in a
games
while.
aren't like that. Like the games I play, the
Right.
lobbies are really quick. So, and I play on keyboard. If I eat and play keyboard,
Yeah, it gets
dude,
all in
what?
the. Yeah.
So gross.
You don't want stuff on your hands, especially stuff like Cheetos because, or Doritos, because that stuff sticks to your fingers. You gotta,
Yeah.
you
Get
know.
in the
Here's the
working.
video games.
just
Yeah.
keep the wet wipes on me. That's all I'm saying.
Got my mouse pad here, nice long.
I can't
long,
afford
don't
to
want
waste a
stained
minute
with
here.
Mountain Dew stains and I don't know what else can get stained. Almond stains.
Donuts, sugary
Oh.
donuts, anything sticky really is what I'll be munching
Well,
on.
and then
Yeah.
that's the sugar that makes it sticky. That's why the diet stuff, when you spill it, they say it's not as sticky. But anyone who's ever had this happen in their car growing up, I'm
know
sure
that.
it's happened, where somebody spills a soda in the cup holder, and that thing is like sticky forever.
Forever.
Gets
That's
hair
not
all
You
over it.
spill
and-
once.
Oh,
I don't even drink or
crumbs.
eat in my car, to be honest, anymore.
No.
Right.
I just don't
Avoid
take
it
a
at all
chance.
costs.
Oh yeah, yeah.
General rule.
I mean, I trust
Gaming-
adults that want to munch in my car to eat in their lap, but like, yeah.
We're
I
saying
personally
gaming,
don't. What are you saying?
gaming and cars, absolutely no soda.
No soda.
Gaming and driving.
Right.
Don't game and drive.
Actually, what is your preferred
Well,
drink
right.
on a long car ride?
the Venn diagram there.
Well,
is,
water is
completely
a
connected.
good default now that I'm older.
Mhm.
Water just keeps hydrated. But I'll tell you,
Love a good water.
and
Oh,
this
yeah.
is something I think that's very relevant
Yeah.
to the
There you
soda
go.
discussion, is that, obviously when you're on a road trip, a lot of the time
Right.
you're getting drive-through fast food sodas. And I think one of the most notorious, but also one of my defaults growing up, was the fountain Sprite. Some people have really, come to share their legends of the McDonald's Sprite.
The
Um,
McDonald's Sprite
Oh, yeah.
hits different.
oh
doesn't
yeah,
it?
yeah. It's notorious. It's
It's a
notorious.
have to get if you're gonna
What could
make
it be
yourself get
about
McDonald's. It's like the
specifically?
cleansing disinfectant.
Yeah, as what Josh said. It is strong.
It's that bad?
No,
No,
it's
it's
Maybe
not.
good.
It's
I
not
haven't
It
had it.
gross.
feels good, but
Oh,
like
it's in
you're
a
fine
good
with it.
way.
It's
Aha.
not gross. It's the hardest soft drink I've ever had.
McDonald's hard
McDonald's Sprite.
Sprite.
Yeah, people call it the Hurdy juice.
I say it's like really crisp.
Dang.
I'd say like it's like sugar.
Yep.
I don't know, like
I love a
I
good
don't know
Sprite.
what they do to it, but to me it's like if it's almost like
It's
sparkling
crisp.
water that woke up.
Yeah. Josh is right. It is
Interesting.
so carbonated. It is
Oh my
so
God. How
um
did I not know about this?
I'll be honest though. I mean, if you're like a
McDonald's
kid who
Sprite?
gets car sick or
Specifically them, huh?
Yeah, it's
well,
different from
yeah,
packaged Sprite. It
yeah,
has a
I
weird
don't know.
kick to it.
But like,
Yeah,
what about Burger King's
No, it's
fountain
McDonald's.
Sprite?
Like you not seen the
I don't know.
memes? There's
Yeah,
memes
No,
about
I
McDonald's
haven't.
Sprite.
it's been a meme,
This is
yeah,
a
for
thing,
like,
Yeah.
apparently. Yeah.
yeah. People like they'll show like their body and it's like full of like TV static. It's like one sip
Okay.
of McDonald's Sprite.
Wow.
It's like I almost
I
want
need
to
to.
like. What were you about to say?
I need to try it. I need to like right now. Can we
It tastes
pause?
like
And
it tastes like
It's only
Pop
$1 for
Rocks
any
in your
size.
mouth.
Yeah, get that
no,
without ice. It'll be
we'll
fine.
keep it going.
Yeah. No, no. I mean,
Get that bitch
it's
without ice.
The ice just cuts it. Yeah, you got to go out. No ice, right?
Yeah,
well. Here's the
exactly.
thing. You'd think so, because yeah, ice kind of like waters it down. But I gotta admit, sometimes as a kid, you got your little paper fast food cup. Sometimes at the end, when the soda would get a little flat and it would be a little watered down with the melted ice, and then you'd get to the bottom there, they'd be
Yeah,
kind of slushy.
yeah.
That was
Hmm.
kind of nice
It's like a
sometimes.
second drink.
And who's
Yeah, yeah,
got the best
exactly.
Yeah.
ice? It's got to be Sonic. Who's got the best ice, right?
Oh yeah, I always like the flat but not shaven ice, like the
Mm-hmm.
flat squared chewable
Sure.
ice.
Yeah, those ice cubes. Yeah.
Who's got those? McDonald's? I think
No.
McDonald's
No, I
does.
think they do
No?
crushed ice. I thought.
Yeah, I thought
Well,
McDonald's.
not
Oh no,
crushed, but
I don't
like
like
small.
crushed.
Sometimes I
Crushed,
do. Depends on the
crushed.
drink.
I think
Yeah,
only
depends on how
works
this.
in like an iced tea or something.
Well,
Because
you know
it's
what?
like,
Yeah, I
We'll
mean,
talk about what sodas go with ice because like cream soda, I think better without ice. My opinion.
yeah, yeah. Because cream soda has that weird,
what could it be
not
about
weird
cream
but
soda?
good. It's no, I don't know how to explain it other than like creamy taste to like how it goes
Right,
down. Like,
right. So
Yeah,
you don't want it watered down at all. Whereas,
right,
like to me,
yeah,
um,
thick.
but to me, like a regular Coca-Cola or like a regular Sprite, great with ice. Love it with ice.
yeah.
Yeah. Root beer. Shit, let's
I
jump
agree.
in, man.
I
I'm already
agree.
getting
Hot
specific.
take: root beer floats suck.
Whoa,
All
you
right,
don't like root beer
we need to
floats?
get
I
into it then
hate
because
them.
All
we're
right.
at a
I
disagreement here.
hate them. I used
All
to
right.
think I would get so gypped. The first time I remember the first day I got a root beer float
Gypped.
Okay.
because uh, it was a whole thing that my mom made about it. It was over the summer
Yeah.
one day. She said, "We're gonna have root beer floats today as like
Yeah.
a treat." And my sister, being older, already experienced it before. And I'm just like, "What are those?" And she's like, "Oh, you're gonna love it." So we went to the store. And we got the sodas and stuff and the ice cream,
Yeah.
and I'm just looking at it like, okay. And then she got home, sat us
Yeah.
on the table, made it in front of us, and sipped it. And I took a little sip, and I was like, so
Man.
disgusted. And she's like, "What's wrong?"
Why?
Because what the hell is it? So
It's
I'm
just a
trying
little
to
ice
drink.
cream.
I'm trying to. But
I love them.
so I'm trying to drink the ice cream too.
Just
I
you know,
never
maybe
had
when you're
one.
done. Maybe when you're done. You've
Well,
never
yeah,
had a root
or
beer.
you just do it with a spoon.
I don't
Oh,
know, man. It's a lot of work for something. For me, I looked at it as just a drink.
too much.
I'm
Okay,
like,
too
yo,
much
we could
work.
just
It's
Is
like
it?
got
ice you
Mountain
put.
Dews.
It's like
Oh, you don't put that in Mountain Dew. That'd be disgusting,
No, but we
but
could
it's
have
good.
just got a Mountain Dew, like just and eat the ice cream later. Like, what are we doing? Like, do we need all
Mountain
the
Dew and
sugar
ice
right
cream,
now?
though. Here's
You
my thing.
know, shoot it
When I
right
was
in
a
my
kid,
veins.
man, I never really had root beer floats, but we would make them at my grandma's. She'd be like, yeah, let's make some like that really buttery, like the microwave popcorn that was like
Mm.
butter lovers. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
in case it
sure.
isn't buttery enough, we got
Load
extra
it up.
yellow oil
Yeah,
for
everywhere.
you. And I'm like 10 years old, my stomach can take anything. And I'm like, hell yeah. That root beer float in the way, the soda, it kind of like crystallizes on the ice cream when it's real
Mm.
cold, so it kind of coats it. Now, I'll admit though, what I think is even better than a root beer float is the ice cream in orange soda or orange cream sodas. It's got that like
Interesting.
dreamsicle taste. I love that.
Sure.
Same thing, but orange and vanilla, I've really come to appreciate it
Well,
as
see,
I've
I'm not a
aged.
sweet tooth, so like all that
Is that?
sounds like
I'm a
terrible.
sweet tooth guy.
I
I'm
Do
hear
you
you.
like
have one?
mix it together. Yeah.
I hear
So
you.
it's a lot. It's a lot though. It's a lot. It's a rich
Yeah,
treat.
it's like you just diving straight into sugar zone. I'm just like, yo, let's pump the
I
Well,
don't
brakes
here's
know,
the
a
thing
little
though.
gang.
bit.
A root beer float I treat more like a sundae or like an ice cream thing more than like a soda thing. You know what I
I
mean?
hear
Like I
that.
wouldn't have a root beer float with a burger or with dinner.
Or
I
for
would have
birthday
it like
parties, it's not a birthday party, elementary birthday party food.
not
Actually,
really. No.
yeah, you should tell people that at my elementary schools
But it's
because
probably easy if you think about it,
it
because you just get
is.
a big tub of that vanilla ice cream. You can buy like the big things of it, and then you just get a bunch of root beer, and that's, I
Yeah,
mean,
you give it to the kids,
yeah.
but hey, parents, I want to eat something. I don't want to drink something. And then they made me feel like I would be like, oh, no, thank you. And then they're just like, why not? Root beer floats are good. And all the kids would be like, oh, root beer. And then I'd have to say, I don't like root beer floats. And they'd be like, why not? And I'm like, because I just don't. But it
Like
was
a
a whole
Josh need to
thing.
speak to the manager. He's like, I need real food. Where are
That's
the
what I'm
cold
saying.
cuts?
Like, don't.
Where,
Like, you can have that plus donuts, plus pizza, plus cupcakes, plus brownies, plus cookies. But you
sure,
cannot.
as is the sole thing.
And that
This man
happened a
doesn't
lot.
believe. This man doesn't believe in sandwiches. He has his bread first, and then he has his meat, separate, and then he
That's what
has
I'm
his
saying,
lettuce.
man.
It's everything on
I mean,
its.
sandwiches, if we really want to talk about it, can be obtuse sometimes. Sometimes. But I like sandwiches 'cause I like bread.
Well,
So
well,
if I wasn't a bread
I
tooth,
think you're
like I'm not
wrong.
a sweet tooth, I would hate sandwiches because it's like, yo, let's pump the brake. Like let's get me put that on top of one sandwich slice, and then I fold it, and now hot
Yeah.
dog it instead of, actually low key that would actually be better for people's health. Do that more.
Less
Less.
Hot
bread.
dog your sandwich instead of double
What have you ever
sandwiching
done
it.
that thing when you were a kid where we would get the little microwavable hot dogs? They were actually really good. We'd get the little Hebrew National ones, and
Mm.
sometimes
Oh
you'd be
yeah,
out like you wouldn't have buns, so you just take a loaf of bread and just wrap it around it like, or not a
yeah,
loaf, I mean a slice of
yeah.
regular bread, and you're like, I guess I'm just doing it.
Some
Like when my
wheat or
parents are
something.
out working during the summer and they might have forgot to go to
Yeah,
grocery, and I'm just like, oh well,
exactly.
thought I was gonna have a sandwich. I'm like, nope, I'll still have a sandwich.
Mhm.
Oh god,
What?
It's just the sign of an innovator, really. When
you
you've got
know,
to think on your feet like that, and we've really come to a good thing there with the
When
sliced
you were a
bread
little
and
kid, though,
that's what I'm
don't you get like
saying.
mad? When you were a little kid, did you get mad when you had to use like the heels of the loaf?
I
You'd be
got
like,
mad.
oh,
Yeah, but that's what I use those for because they actually do make good hot dog sandwich
I,
things.
you're right, they do, and I kind of like the heels now. I'll be honest,
Yeah, they're not
except that they're
bad.
small. That
Yeah,
they're small though. That's the only
they
problem.
actually have like
I'll
a
use
a
heels for
really
You
nice
just
toast.
like
cut it
scratchy
properly,
taste to it
proportionally.
that works
Yeah.
well with some concoctions.
Well, because now when you grow up, you like crust, and when you're little, you don't like the crust.
Yeah, exactly. You want everything to be smooth and you don't want
And
the
Oh
heel to be
God,
soft.
ugly. Like
I
the
still
heel
cut
kind
the
of looks
crust off.
ugly, and you're like, no.
we're a soft generation. We were like, crust is too,
Crust is
oh,
too
it's too
hard.
hardy. It's too hardy. Kids used to work in
That's what I'm
factories and get
saying.
like black lung.
2 years ago, there'd be some guy telling us to scoot over a little bit on the bench so he could sit down and eat his heel bread sandwich.
Kids in the Great Depression were just grateful to have food.
Exactly.
Get
They're
some
grateful
hair
to
on
have
your
teeth.
chest and quit complaining about everything.
Me here to complain about a root beer
Drink
float.
some
They didn't have
coffee,
ice
that'll
cream
do
or
it.
soda.
It's what like the greatest generation I think thought of the boomers.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because the great generation, they grew up in like the 20s and the depression and stuff, and then like the boomers, like they get all these like suburbs and they have television. Like suddenly, like all this stuff is made for kids.
And toys and like
And,
organized basketball and like sports
right, and then
leagues.
we like try to have a war with that generation. We're like, send them to Vietnam.
Yeah.
And
And
Tell
then
them
they
to
spoke
muscle.
up and said, nah, not really. Unless
We
I
don't
could
like
go.
war. Right? The greatest generation's like, what do you mean?
Hippie.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I mean, that's a good life.
Yeah, right. Oh god.
Movies
Especially
cost a
after the
nickel
war, right? Especially after when you come home. It's a great life.
Oh yeah, especially if you have all your limbs.
Right.
Well,
You know.
Lieutenant Dan. Yeah,
you'll be
right.
fine. You'll lose one or two. You'll be all right.
Oh my god.
We're not paying for it. We're not paying for it.
Oh
Thank you
my
for your
God.
service.
Thank you for your service, idiot.
We're gonna be the last people to.
All right. Too much? And my favorite soda is...
Okay, bootlicker.
Yeah, my favorite soda is actually
No,
let's
no,
just
no.
jump
We
into
support our
that.
troops. We support our troops.
I guess I'll start off with favorite and then go to worst.
At Grant Thornton,
Yeah, here,
we
let's
know
pull
modern
up
business
the,
demands a
My favorite soda of all time is Ski soda.
Oh,
Did you say skeet?
Skeet, goddamn. No, Ski soda.
all right.
Oh,
You know Ski
SKI?
sodas? SKI?
I have heard of them. Boy, that is a deep cut, though.
Yeah,
I've not heard of them.
I don't know if it's how big they are, but they're definitely around where I'm at, and they're the best soda I've ever tasted. Smooth, tastes so good. I think they're cane soda. I don't know.
Oh, I like the sugar cane
Yeah,
stuff.
I love
I
sugar
like
cane
that.
soda. It's really good. And for my second,
Look that up.
well, it's actually Sprite. Only because.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, what kind of soda is it? Yeah.
Oh, I can
No,
look that
your
up real
second
quick.
is Sprite, or ski is basically Sprite.
Ski soda. No. My second is Sprite, but Ski is a lemon and orange flavored soda that is distinctively refreshing to competitors.
Lemon and orange.
Because it's
Lemon and orange, kind of like a
It's
Fresca, like a
so
citrus.
good.
Yeah.
It's a citrus soda made from real orange and lemon juice. It is manufactured by the Excel Bottling Company. I'm reading just like
Oh,
Wikipedia.
I really
stuff.
like the glass bottles.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's the glass bottle's nice and cool if you just let it sit in a fridge for a day.
Ah,
If you just be
that's
patient,
pretty.
just wait. It's so worth it. It's like nectar from the gods.
They
You know,
like
we
the
got-
bottles for the cane sugar.
we got some graphic design guys here, and we appreciate a good soda logo. I love the retro ones.
Oh yeah,
We do.
yeah.
we
I love
do.
the ski one. That's kind of like like old fashioned. It's like the cursive S and K. Yeah, I like that one.
If I do ever get on in any way or fashion, I want to have some sort of sponsorship with them, so I got free ski sodas forever. And then I will get
Yeah.
diabetes happily, drinking those for every meal. I mean, with every meal.
But second is Sprite.
Second is Sprite
Alright.
because kind
Tell
of
us
what we
why.
talked about, but there's also, I don't know if you guys know about the Sprite mythos in the black community, but there's a mythos in the black community of Sprite that Sprite and ginger ale are also medicine.
They're medicinal.
That you can drink them when you have a stomach ache. You can drink
Yep.
them. It's kind of like the chicken noodle soup thing. Like if you're sick,
Yeah.
as a young African American in this country, you get a soda and chicken noodle soup, and you usually get soda before anything else. So
Well, because it's kind of like Alka-Seltzer,
yeah, in a
but
way,
for kids.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And so, but
Carbonated
even
drink.
in your adulthood, even
Yeah.
me, when I feel like get a migraine, I'm like, let me go get a Sprite.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It does. Maybe it's just the was it the placebo effect? But it does make whatever I'm feeling feel better. So that's why it's the second, because I know it's not as good for you as Ski. And for the third is Dr. Pepper. I really had a thing for Dr. Pepper in high
Ooh.
school. But I can't really drink it anymore. I can't really drink the dark sodas because they're just shit for you. But
Yeah.
It's true.
if if it's around once a year, maybe at a wedding in a cooler, I'll grab it.
Yeah.
Feeling good about myself.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Some could be the caffeination or something that you
The
do
caffeine's why I don't drink a whole one. Yeah, I'll have a little bit.
Oh
but
yeah,
yeah,
it's so much, and
I don't
that
do
with
the
the
Well,
sugar.
actually, I can drink those like
Get the
motherfucker.
shakes.
Like that was my thing in high school. I would get like a whole
Yeah.
case and just drink them while playing Call of Duty or whatever. But
Yeah, man.
I had to stop because just can't keep drinking soda like that. But that was like the
Made in
last
Waco,
sugar rush I had
Texas.
with soda before I woke up.
Dr. Pepper. No, let me pull up a little trivia of Dr. Pepper here real quick, because if I
And,
recall,
and then you're
wasn't it?
next.
Hey, share the screen if you can.
If you got something to share, share.
Well, I was just
share
trying
it.
to see when it was created, because
Just
if
Oh.
I'm
share.
right.
Yeah.
So Dr. Pepper,
hmm
was this the one that where it they combined, so the old timey like soda fountains? This is not correct. I asked when it was created, and it says 2018. But
Maybe you
that's
should listen to me when I'm commanding
Dr.
you,
Pepper was
How
computer.
about a
created in
little
2018.
Wikipedia in handy?
I'm glad Wikipedia
Ah,
knows.
okay, now we're
Ah,
correct.
yes.
Dr. Pepper is a carbonated soft drink created in the 1880s
Jeez.
by
Great
pharmacist Charles Alderton in Waco, Texas. First served around 1885. That's right, it was marketed US-wide in 1904. So I think, if I recall, wasn't the whole idea behind Dr. Pepper those old-timey soda fountains? They just mixed all the flavors.
That's the rumor, but I think it's more
They said
recreated.
23 flavors. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they
what
got
it says.
23 flavors. You can taste that, but not distinctively.
Very recently, it was discovered that it basically the combo is two sodas. I believe Coca-Cola and root beer. Root beer is
Okay.
definitely one of them.
But it has a
Coca-Cola
faint
might be the
cherry
other.
taste to it, though.
Yeah,
It might
Yeah.
be
cherry.
cherry Coke.
It has a cherry,
It's
slight
definitely root
vanilla
beer.
taste, slight
Yeah?
um ginger taste.
But
That's
Yep.
it's very well possible that that's what it was. Somebody
it's
just
Coke. It's better than Coke.
in two different fountains.
Like I used to
It's
say,
I like
better,
it.
yeah, because I used to say like people would be like Coke or Pepsi. I'm like, why is this a debate when Dr. Pepper exists?
and people are so
Combination.
either yay or nay on it. It's like they hate it or they love it, kind of thing.
That's like the
Early
aliens thing.
advertisements for the soft drink made medical claims, like Sprite, saying that it aids digestion and restores vim, vigor, and vitality. Oh man, this
A lot of
guys,
sodas
I
sounds
don't
talk
like it
think
about
it
does it
that.
aids
all.
digestion, but
It sounds like kind of some kind of miracle drink or something.
with Dr. Pepper. As a
Sounds like
PhD,
maybe in any situation, really, I should be drinking Dr. Pepper always. From
mean-
this advertisement, I mean,
if you
Oh,
use your
yeah.
pee to be dark, dark yellow. That's why I stopped drinking it.
and a
Yeah.
reminder that soda is a diuretic; it will dehydrate.
Yeah.
Yes,
Pretty badly.
yes. Not always.
Yeah, it's funny that
So
they
what
like
a
get it to
coffee.
refresh you. I'm like, yeah, with all the little solutes in it, it actually takes water from your body. So, but it's all good. It's all good.
It's all good. It's a little treat. Just shut up and drink it.
I mean,
So,
up.
Dom, your picks?
Okay, me
Or-
next? All right, well, I gotta go. So I have some parallel things to Josh a little bit, because
Me too.
I think we all agree on the medicinal anti-nausea qualities of Sprite. You know,
I think
love
so.
a McDonald's Sprite. So the lemon lime sodas, 7-Up, Sprite, Sierra Mist. I gotta admit, I haven't done my due diligence here. I could probably tell the difference between those three sodas if I tasted them back to back. Sprite, 7-Up, Sierra Mist.
Yeah, I
But
think
in my head, I really don't know the difference.
mhm.
But I gotta admit, when we do buy lemon lime soda, Sierra Mist tends to be my default,
Okay.
because they were the
Okay.
first to return to regular sugar. So,
Really?
Yeah, so it's kind of like it's a cousin, it's a sibling of Sprite. You
Mhm.
know, Sprite is still, Sierra Mist, whatever it is my go-to at a restaurant. Usually a restaurant, if you ask for a Sprite, they might like still give you a Sierra Mist or 7 Up. They'll be like they don't know.
Yeah, Seven Up is a sleeper as well. I like Seven
It
Up a
is.
lot.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah.
right. It's fine.
I don't know
It's all
how do
right.
people describe the differences between that and Sprite? 'Cause some people will be like, "Oh,
Oh,
I can
big,
totally tell the
big
difference."
difference. Yeah, yeah,
I would
yeah.
say
So what is it?
Sprite's crisper. Sierra Mist
Yeah.
is smoother, but doesn't have as much impact of flavor. At least for me.
No, it's
And
not
then
as harsh as Sprite.
yeah,
It's been a while for Sierra Mist, but I know 7 Up a lot more crisp than Sprite. Sprite is like yeah, smooth, a little bit smoother than 7 Up, I'd say.
but Seven
But
Up is
then
more crisp on the lime side. I feel like it's
I can hear that. I could see
I
that.
yeah, yeah, I think I agree too.
I could
if I
see
remember
that.
correctly.
All right, all right. We should. I know I should
You
do that this.
almost don't even. Can I controversial take here? You almost don't even taste the lime in Sprite. No?
Nah, not really. I feel like the
Yeah,
Sprite
I
is
don't
like
know. Yeah.
whatever the
very
combo
subtle.
is of lemon lime. It's so
Yeah.
1-to-1
Yes, it's
that we
right.
taste that combination
That
Yep.
combo.
and
And I
not one
think you
or the
get the
other.
most out of that with Sprite. But
Yeah,
again, it's been a while since I've drank Sierra Mist.
We
I'm
even
not
look at the
as.
logo. It's the perfect yin and yang of the
it
It's
lemon and
is.
the
actually,
lime and the Sprite
and
logo.
Yeah, for
I
real.
remember when we came up with that logo together. We said, yeah, we want it to be equal parts.
Yeah.
When you were okay, so 7 Up is the one owned by Pepsi, right? And Sprite is owned by Coke.
I think that's
Okay,
it.
yeah, they're
Let
basically
me see
just each
Sounds
actually.
other's
right.
I
version
don't want to
of.
give
Sounds
out
fine.
false news because this is basically
Well,
NPR.
whatever. Do your own
Sprite
research.
company.
No, we'll do it. We
We'll
got
do
you.
it
We
for you. We're
got
the
you.
experts that people are
Yeah,
Yeah,
saying.
Sprite is Coke
we've been talking about this one
Okay,
for
Sprite is Coke.
months.
with Sierra
We've been working on
Mist.
this
Is its
episode for
own thing.
months.
It's PepsiCo. What is
Right.
PepsiCo? Oh, it's
Okay.
Pepsi Company.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
See,
No, they're good.
all
No,
right.
they got Coke.
Both
Of
Seven Up.
course. Of course.
Second, all right. I'm gonna, I'm not
Moving
one
on.
to challenge the
Seven Up.
Dr. Pepper thing because I also like Dr.
No, we're
Pepper,
moving on.
but I gotta admit one that I think I like a little more than Dr. Pepper. Um, for me personally, I
I'm
think I might
sorry.
go with Cherry Coke.
Cherry Coke. Okay.
I think
Nice.
Cherry
All right.
Coke is the best
It's
Coke.
good.
Okay.
I
Yes,
think
it's better than regular Coke. I agree.
yes. I mean, I like a
Thank
regular
you for
Coke. Don't
saying
get me
that.
wrong, but Cherry Coke, I think, especially if you get it from like the fountain and it's got like the syrup in it. Mm.
Mm,
Cherry Coke
This
is
way, Steak and
nice.
Shake had the best Cherry Cokes.
they freaking give you a cherry with the cherry Coke.
Yeah,
Exactly.
restaurants usually like to drop that on top.
Yeah, I love a Cherry Coke. Yeah.
Classy. It's really
All
classy.
right. And three, this one is not on the tier list, and it's not really that obscure, but
Mm,
it's sort of known as like it's a gentleman's soda, a little bit of a gourmet soda, if you
mm.
will. It is Jones Cola
Yeah.
cream soda.
Salute. Cream, huh?
Jones is kind of a hipster soda. It was always they always had gimmick flavors and really probably
Oh
too
yeah.
many flavors to count. They always had like little like black and white photography on the label. Remember
Just a
that?
really stylized label,
Yeah,
and
simple, elegant. Yeah, kind of austere and artsy, but
they give you something to read too.
they do. They give you a little thing. It was a whole experience. I remember the first time I had that as a kid, somebody said, "Hey, you haven't tried cream soda until you've had this." And I like all cream sodas for the most part. A&W's fine, but Jones cream soda is actually clear. Like it looks like water
Yeah.
in the glass. Where other cream sodas they look like just like lighter
Mm.
colas. But this is like, yeah, perfectly clear, really smooth. I don't know, maybe it's the glass bottle though. I don't know.
Was
Maybe
that
it's the
You knew you were in for something special.
was the person that
yeah.
suggested to you another kid? That was like
No, it was a grown. You know, like
I'm
how
about
like
to
when a
say because
grown
that's
up
just a
like
funny
tells you
visualization,
something.
like you being a kid and some other kids sitting down. Hey, you haven't had a cream soda until you've had a
Well,
Jones
but here's the
soda.
thing: when a grown up tells you though something, like
Yeah,
even as a kid, you start to figure out that like a lot of kids are kind of full of shit. So you're like,
yeah.
yeah, he's just talking out of this. But like when a grown up, like a grown up you really
Oh yeah.
trust, pulls
They know
you
what the
aside
fuck.
and they're like, "Here, here's something you really got to try."
Yeah.
Because it felt like something that was
It's
kept
the
from
tab
me for a
acid.
lot of my childhood, and then one day I had it, and I was like, "Why don't we have this all the time?" They're like, "Well, because it isn't sold everywhere, and also it's, if I recall, like kind of overpriced, like more expensive than regular soda." I could be wrong, but
Yeah.
Probably.
Well,
You got a
Joe Soda
bottle of
is kind of up there, but for rightfully so, because like you said, I like the packaging. I always liked how they did have a different like art style, where it's just like family photos or artists, local
yeah,
artists. It always felt kind of like almost like a single or something, like album
it feels
artwork.
like the NPR of sodas.
Yeah, for real.
well
Yeah,
put.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
and then
very
it came with.
astute of you.
And if you don't like their cream soda, there's tons of flavors. They had like a blueberry one and all this crazy stuff. I think I tried a grapefruit one that I liked too, but yeah,
Yeah, there was like there was a berry flavor, and
yeah, yeah.
that's
The berry.
actually, it's funny we bring that up. That's actually made it to my list here.
Well, Tim, let's segue into yours then.
That's a pretty
Hey.
good segue,
Perfect.
wasn't it?
That was.
Um, and so yeah, that berry one, it's like drinking a popsicle. It's like drinking a fizzy
Hey.
popsicle. It's delicious.
Ooh,
Um, it's signature blue. You don't get a lot of blue sodas out there, and
that's so true.
just everything about it is,
You
just
see that like
magic.
fluorescent blue, and it really
Really,
grabs your attention.
really does. Yeah, it's like, whoa, what is, I'll have what he's having kind of situation. But I've just really come to like that. And if you ever spot one in the wild, pick it up because
Spot
it's
one
not
in the
everywhere.
wild.
No, exactly. Yeah, it's like a
Pretty
rare
unique.
item.
Or it's like a rare. It's like probably a very rare out of 100. Uh, next pick here is Barks root beer.
Hmm.
Okay, specifically Barks root beer.
Barks
All
root beer.
right.
I've
Yeah,
never heard of that.
because I do like a float. I love a good vanilla in a root beer. All right,
I
it
mean,
crystallizes and. But dude, you could
do
have this
you, my
straight. You could
dude?
just. I do me and to each their own here, but it's just statistically the best soda ever because it's got less acidic content than
Root beer
most
on its
sodas,
own really
like
does
by a
slap, though.
lot, and it pretty much slaps because it tastes great and it's not as bad for you as other sodas, less sugar,
Yeah,
less
how is root
acidic.
beer made? Why do they call it root beer? I never even, in the age of the internet, I never
Um,
even looked that up.
I don't think you actually ferment roots in like a pail of water or something like that. I think it's more complicated process than that,
We
but
made some
it's
homemade,
ginger.
yeah, root beer in grade school. I thought it was really good. Yeah, it was with ginger root or something.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Y'all just
Also
I
making
don't.
root
medicinal.
beer? That's
Yeah,
sick
you
as
can make
hell.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
You
was
can
actually
do it.
really good.
Dang, that's a life skill. I want to know how to make stuff.
It might be it might be
We
one
need
of
to do
the
that more.
should we
Um,
do that like for a podcast
No,
maybe?
not us. We're
Oh,
not
oh,
teachers,
sorry.
but
Oh.
the education system needs to
Yeah,
do
we're
that
not
more.
your teachers. We're not here to educate you. This is purely
We're just
um
here to tell you
a
the
guide.
how things should be ranked in the world, and the only way
How
they should be.
we're here to
That's the
tell
only
you
thing
how
we're
the
here to
world
tell you.
should work.
Um, but
We're
for your
not your
third pick,
teachers. We're just here to tell you how the world should work.
yeah, we're not teachers. We're just telling you most of your teachers were wrong, and you should listen
this
to
is what the
this.
teachers don't want you to know.
Yeah, this is the yeah.
Yeah.
Hey kid,
I
this
think
is
they're
what they
too
don't want you to
afraid.
know.
Share it.
Teachers
That's all
hate
you're
them.
for.
Teachers hate them. Find out
That's
why. And my number 3 pick here is it's Dr. Pepper. We
Yeah,
match there.
I mean there you
It's
are.
a good one. It's hit or miss, but I think everybody should at least try it. People like to
Well,
sleep on
well,
Dr.
Dr.
Pepper and
Pepper.
you just get, oh, I'm basic. Let me get a Coke. Try it. It's great. It's just
I will
root beer
always stand
mixed
on
with
the
some other soda.
I always stand on my take that we shouldn't debate between Pepsi and Coke because Dr Pepper exists and it's better than both.
That's right.
That's my opinion though. I'm just
Well, yeah, we might have to address it anyway when we get our tier list
yeah true.
because
Right.
we're not just picking our favorites. We're passing judgment on them all.
Yeah, and we're also
Yeah.
saying our worst too, right? Are we doing that?
Oh yeah,
Because
we'll trash some sodas.
because I got some I want to call out real quick. I want to say, just I'll make it real quick. Mountain Dew is the most overrated soda
It is.
in the
I agree.
world.
We all agree.
Mountain Dew is good for young kids, taste
It
bud
is.
wise. I actually know some
Yep.
people on my basketball team that had that as their hydration drink, but it's not good for you. It's really sticky. You can taste that; it sticks to you. Fanta is number 2 as bad because the same stuff.
okay.
For me, every time I drink any brand of Fanta,
Any brand?
any brand of Fanta,
Ooh.
it's just like mucus city. I don't want to be gross, but it's like mucus city in my
It's
throat,
the Sunny D
nose.
effect we talked about.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And
I can see that.
right, and for my third, this is going to be a hot take because I know I said should you debate because Dr Pepper exists, but if I do have to throw a hat in the ring in the debate, I would say Coke is better and Pepsi is overrated because Pepsi to me, I don't know if anybody else is out there, but Pepsi has a base taste after you drink it. Coke does not.
Yes,
It has
I
a
agree.
basey aftertaste that you're like, what is this in my mouth now?
Goes
That is
flat
the difference.
instantly.
I can tell the difference between a Coke and a Pepsi.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, that I can. And look, I think we all agree. I mean, look, I'll drink a Pepsi if it's there, it's fine. Pepsi's okay. I mean, but here's the thing: there's a reason that restaurants have made it a thing when they say, "Is Pepsi okay?" No one says, "Is Coca-Cola okay?"
Right. Exactly.
They won. I mean,
They win. People that
They've
say
been
that Pepsi's
established.
better just are trying to be different and quirky in the debate, to be honest.
no, that's contrarian. That's a pick me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you got something to say? Leave it in the comments. They won.
Look, Pepsi's got a lot of good products, but when we just talk about the standard cola,
Yeah.
Coke's got them beat.
Got them. So
Yeah,
those are my
well-
worst 3.
What? So who's next?
Well, I can go.
Keep it to Dom.
I kind of agree with everything Josh said. Now, I haven't had a Fanta in ages, so I can't really speak to Fanta because most of my absolute bottom stuff
I
would
don't
be
want it.
diet, as I said earlier,
Oh,
because
yeah.
I just don't drink any of that. But as far as when we have our tier list, the ones I'm mentioning, I wouldn't say that these are undrinkable or anything, but like Josh said, overrated. Mountain Dew, we all agree. I mean, once you're over the age of 18, you look at it and you're like, what am I doing with this?
Exactly.
Last time I had a Mountain Dew, I was in high school. It was a Code Red, and I was drinking it. And Tim, I might have been in like your car or something. We might have been like driving
Yeah, you
home.
probably spilled it all over the place.
I did not spill things.
Probably freaking sloshing it around like a wild animal. My vehicle.
I didn't spill things
All over the cup holder.
in your Mazda.
I don't know. We'll have to
I
do
had
a
a Code
poll.
Red one day, or maybe I was with
Maybe. He was the real spiller.
Mr.
Oh, yeah.
Schumacher.
He was the real
Yeah,
I might
Mr.
have been
big
Mr.
spiller.
Schumacher in his Honda, but anyway, I remember drinking it. And I'm halfway through the bottle, and I just remember kind of looking like, what am I doing? What am I doing?
Yeah,
like this is a lot of caffeine.
How did it come to this?
It's 3:30 in the afternoon. Like, and I'm just like, this is too much. But
Yeah.
I remember like drinking it. I'm like, this is a child's drink.
Yeah.
It's
This
for
is
babies.
an adolescent. I was just like, this is way extra. It's like somebody already had soda and they said, what if we made it glow
Yeah.
and then put extra sugar? Like, what if it was fluorescent? Like, somebody like looked at like perfectly good soda and somebody said, not brightly colored enough.
Drop a battery in that.
Yeah, exactly. Make it look like things you shouldn't put in your body.
Right. Yeah, make it look like neon lights.
Yeah, make it like attract the attention of kids. Yeah,
Pretty much,
yeah,
yeah.
Exactly.
And it does
Yeah.
have a nice. I'm not gonna say like it's gross. It's not gross. It's just not.
No,
You know what I'm
that's the
saying?
thing. Like,
It's hard to say because it's a good soda, but it's just. I'm
No,
past
it is.
I'm
It's
past
gross.
well, I don't find it. Here's the thing. I think it's gross if you have a lot of it. Like, if somebody just like handed me a cup of it and some ice, I'd be like, all right.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know, like
I'll drink
it's
half a
fine, but
cup
it's
of
not one I
Mountain
would
Dew.
choose to drink. Yeah. Like if I'll have like a little cup, I'm like, yeah, okay, sips, it's fine.
And I can't.
The old logo was pretty fun in the '60s. I think it was from the '60s. Had a cute,
That one?
fun logo. And then it became edgy, like later. And then they're like, we're not even going to spell mountain. It'll be like MTN. Like, you know what it means.
So cool.
And then it became known as like the gamer drink.
Yeah,
like Mountain
yeah.
Dew and Doritos. So then it had this sort of like connotation with like, neck beards. They're
Oh
like
yeah.
they're 2 liter of Mountain Dew and they're Cool Ranch Doritos.
There are Arby's.
I'm
Don't
not
forget
gonna.
Arby's.
I would say Mountain Dew goes well with pizza though, for some reason.
I can see
Whoa.
that. I can see that.
I
But
can't.
that's what I mean. Like
Oh,
you're
you
at Chuck E.
can't?
Cheese, you're like Jungle of
I-
Fun or something. You're running around and you're
Mountain
like, "Hey, give
Dew?
me some Mountain Dew," and then we run around in the ball pit.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it
Okay,
makes
we're
me
still
think of.
thinking kids stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I mean,
Because
like almost every
nowadays,
pizza place offers Mountain Dew. That
I would
can think
say
of.
for adults, it's root beer with pizza.
That's
Yeah.
what we
No?
used to do.
Well, yeah,
Lucas
That's
Pizza.
I like a
and
good
for
one.
us, the new generation of adults that know better than the past generation of adults is water and pizza.
Well,
Or
I mean,
beer,
water should be the good
actual beer.
default.
Beer and pizza. I just drinking water all the time. So I find
Sure.
it's just
That's
because me, I'm
listen.
a wash down guy. I'm not a drink with
Same.
That's the
guy.
go-to.
So
I'm a wash. Yeah,
I'm
have
a
it
wash
after.
down guy. Exactly. Have it after eating.
Ooh, see, for me, like a cheeseburger and a Sprite, once again, or Sierra Mist in my case. Like I'm at home, summer's coming up, I'm gonna be grilling again. Probably I make
Oh yeah.
cheeseburgers. I love have a cheeseburger and then finish off with a Sprite, like Pulp Fiction. Remember
Yeah.
that he's eating the burger,
Yeah.
and he's like,
Oh
"What you
yeah.
washing that down with?" And he's like, "Sprite," and I'm like, "He's right. That's a good
He
combo."
knows what he's doing.
Sprite and a cheeseburger.
That boy
Because a
good.
burger's a lot. You want something that's a little bit of a palate cleanser.
Right.
Yeah.
I separate them from the fries.
Grilling is a lot of fun. I got into grilling like 3 years ago.
Same.
It's so much fun.
I was a little intimidated by it when I was a teen because we did just charcoal,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
oh, it's fire, and I don't know, you see it as something your dad does, but
Right, right.
once you get the hang of it and you know what you're doing, it's pretty fun.
You get experimental as hell. I threw brown sugar with barbecue sauce, and I like blew
Oh
my family's
yeah.
taste buds out of the water. I'm like, yeah,
Mm.
yeah, come get this sweet
Oh.
sauce, family. And that sounds weird, and I say it like that, but
The sweet
come get this
sauce.
sweet sauce I made for you.
I don't know if I have like a third like gross one. Again, probably like some kind of diet thing. We'll probably look when we get on the tier
Yeah, that's
list,
true. That's true. I feel
like
that.
which ones like I could be like, yeah, I don't like it. But Tim, are there any really like bones to pick?
Oh gosh, you matched my Mountain Dew.
Mm.
Yeah, we're all haters here.
I gotta be honest, I'm not a big fan of cream soda. I put that up there. It's
Just in general, all
Oh,
cream sodas.
okay.
just kind of cream soda and really my thing. So it made the list. It did.
All right, we're gonna have
Oh,
to.
I do have a little bit of a bone to pick here with Diet Coke
Diet
because
Coke?
something about Diet Coke specifically. Just I keep hearing it time and time again. If you're the type of person that drinks a soda every hour, for some reason it's Diet Coke.
That's so true.
I just keep hearing this,
It's
and
so
I'm like,
true.
what is it about specifically Diet Coke that has people like if you're gonna be a soda person, you're gonna be a Diet Coke individual.
That's
know?
so true. I remember going to like people's houses as a adolescent, and you would see their fridge overstocked with soda, and time again, it would Diet Coke.
Yeah.
We had a mutual friend I know who always had a lot of soda, and I'd look at his fridge and I'd be like, man, a lot of Diet Coke here.
Well, it's because Diet Coke, and when you get older, and
Disgusting.
you gotta think for the boomers, like Coke and stuff, that was their thing growing up. So,
Right.
and they have health problems, unfortunately, because of that.
Yep.
But they're so ingrained to drinking the Coke, like us. We
It makes me think of my
explored and
grandma,
tried other
yeah.
things. Exactly, and so
Yeah, it's a boomer drink. It so is.
right, and so we go to their house, and there's of course gonna be a bunch of diet somethings in the
Yeah.
fridge because they want to still have that soda that they so
Right.
used to. But
Right.
but they know it's not good for them, the hard stuff, so they got to dilute it. Let's get into this tier list here.
Let's get to
I
the
see
rest.
it up.
All right.
I do have to go here before too long because I gotta
Yeah.
call my mom before she goes to see Shrek the musical.
Whoa.
That's real. That is
Okay.
Well,
real.
then, Tim,
Almost
we're
start
at least
putting
going to get
these-
through most of these. If you have to go early, before we're done, that's okay. But we're gonna
We're just gonna
get
like
fast
run.
then.
Yeah, we're gonna run through these
Yeah.
real quick because I think we all got stuff we gotta do today. Not trying. We're all moguls in this bitch, you know. Sometimes we just stop.
Yeah, I
and
need
talk
to-
to us. So I'm just gonna
I'm
go.
only
We're ready
halfway
to get
through
out
my
of here. We
tea.
just do this out of obligation for you guys.
Yeah, we do this because we want to add to our resumes. Like,
I'm halfway through my tea. I've barely started on my
Show 'em
coffee. I don't know. I still got like a whole Gatorade
Mark's up
left.
there on the top.
Got stuff to do.
Where's
Yeah,
the
Pepsi.
Jones soda?
Put
I
Mark's
wouldn't
favorites.
put Pepsi on drinkable. I would probably put Pepsi on, like, if there's nothing else, sure. I mean, that's for me
if there's no
personally.
sure,
Or,
yeah. I feel
yeah,
that.
what do you, I mean, that's
Because
me.
yeah, I
'Cause
feel
let's-
that Pepsi's not bad. It just has that basey taste. I need water afterwards.
Yeah.
Yum yum sauce, sure. Yeah, okay. All right.
Yeah, these are the tiers. We got Lifeblood, Yum Yum sauce, sure, okay. If there's nothing else, sure. Water, please. This is drinkable. Fresca,
get it
what is
clear.
that?
Oh, okay. I know.
It's not
Fresca.
terrible.
It's
What
not,
is
but
it? Is that sort of
again,
lemon and orange?
So here's the deal. Fresca is like one of those citrus sodas, but here's the deal.
it's
Fresca's
grapefruit.
always diet, and it's all like citrus. So it's almost more, think of like Sprite and lemonade. It tastes okay, but I avoid it because aspartame.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd maybe put it, I mean, but that's a personal thing. I don't think it tastes bad.
Okay. I mean, put it okay. It's not. I just never
Yeah.
had one, so I can't say anything about it.
You might like it okay. Yeah, if you do go all right with the sugar-free stuff. I like ginger ale.
I love ginger ale, but I can't
Yeah.
drink. But this is what my dad loves.
sure.
Canada Dry. Hawaiian
Oh, yeah.
Punch. As a kid, yeah. As an adult,
It's
nah.
the Sunny D thing. I can't drink it
Yeah.
now. It's
Water,
pure
please.
sugar.
I
Yeah.
almost want to put it as this drinkable because if you look at Hawaiian Punches
It's so bad for you.
at the store, pick it up. You can see the sugar unsettling, and that means it's too
Yeah.
dilute with sugar because that's the
Yeah.
sugar falling out of the mixture. So yeah,
There's so much sugar it can't absorb.
it can't absorb all
anymore.
of it. Exactly.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Is it
so-
even soda? It's not carbonated.
No.
It's not technically,
It comes
no.
in cans
no.
like that. I remember.
Yeah.
What the fuck is a Jolt?
Jolt
I
is.
just
They
think
don't
an
make
energy
these
drink.
anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Well, that could be a stand-in for ski. So here,
It was like
Yeah,
the
they
energy
make
drink
a-
before energy drinks.
yeah. I don't
Make it
really
a
like
stand-in.
A&Ws, but I like root beer. You know what I'm saying?
I
Yeah,
love a good
yeah.
root beer.
Well, Barks is right next to it there.
Oh,
We can
that's
put
Oh,
what
see,
Barks
okay.
is.
Yeah, the
Yeah, oh
silver.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
these
yeah.
are good. I
The-
did not know what. Should that
Yum
be
Yum
life,
sauce.
Yum Yum
or
sauce?
Lifeblood.
Lifeblood.
Yum
Or
Yum.
whatever.
I say Yum Yum sauce because I don't get root beer all the
Yum
time.
Yum's good.
But it's a
Right.
certain feeling.
You can put the yeah. Now I sent you guys a little meme on it, but it was some
If we
people
could
believe.
post that on the screen.
What?
I don't know if I can because it's on my phone, but
But that
Some
was
people-
a good one.
well, some people believe that Mug is the superior root beer. I don't feel strongly one way or the other, but I like Mug. Okay, I would say it's similar. But what do you think, Tim?
It's the white trash of root beers. If you're gonna have
Like
Something-
Josh, like slowly moving it lower, like oh.
Yeah, like,
It's like-
Uh,
but you know what? A root beer is a root beer.
put it in sure then, like you wouldn't turn
Sure.
it down.
Sure, we'll put it in. Sure,
Yeah, for me, Mug, I never
It's
get.
smooth.
Is I don't like the logo.
it's good.
I think it sucks.
It's good, but it's the white trash
A
of
bulldog. He's kind of like
You know what you're in it for. You know what you're getting into here.
What do y'all think about Sunkissed?
Oh,
That's a debatable
Gosh.
one. It's
I have
it's
not
like
had it.
Fanta to me, but it's better. It's like Fanta Sprite, but it's still like
yeah.
I remember
I'm
there's,
partial
like,
to a
literally, like,
crush.
a month.
I was gonna say
middle
Crush is
school,
what
I
I
loved
think
it.
of when I think orange soda. Sunkissed, gosh, I haven't had Sunkissed.
Well, then I would put Sunkissed in water.
Sunkick can.
Yeah,
Crush,
I
would
haven't
put
had it.
If there's
Mm,
with
yeah, I
kind of a
think so.
Pepsi.
yeah, because again, it's so sugary. I mean, Grape Crush, it's good, but
But
yeah,
I'm gonna have one at the cookout, and that's probably it.
yeah,
So
exactly.
Right.
Well, this can be a stand-up.
Same thing with orange. Yeah,
Because we don't
Yeah,
have any
okay,
Jones
just
sodas
group
on
them
here.
together.
So this Orange Crush can be a Jones soda.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Well,
don't get that
except,
confused.
well, here's the thing. I think maybe we should do the A&W because
We've got so many in Lifeblood, it just seems unfair.
Well, I just put them
I was
up there
gonna
because those
say-
are like our favorites. I just put them there to like kind of get
Oh,
the list
yeah,
organized
yeah.
and started.
No,
Well, I don't know though
then
if
we're
I would
good.
make
'Cause
Crush the stand-in though for Jones because I have an opinion on Crush. I think
Okay.
Crush is pretty good, but it's very sugary. I put it in like okay
Okay.
because I like orange soda, but now that I'm older, my top for it's a little, you know what I mean?
No, I hear you.
we could just
Yeah.
we've given Jones their flowers. We don't need to put them up. We
Well,
don't
Hey,
need
yeah,
to.
we'll find if we have any leftover
Yeah,
stand-ins.
like what's this?
we
What's
can-
this? I can't even read what that is.
Yeah, same
That
here.
looks like Jones. That looks like
Yeah, that looks
Jones,
like a
maybe.
Jones to me. That's
Looks
Jones.
like-
Wow, Jones soda was there the
We'll
whole
make
time.
that
That's right.
Wow!
Jones.
Congratulations.
What is an Orangina? Orangina?
Okay, this is like a European thing.
They're
I
getting a
think,
little wild with that
right?
pick.
Well, no wonder it didn't come over to the States.
It makes me think of like Italy or something.
Yeah,
Like when I'm over
Orangina.
there, and they're like, "Oh, Orange Gina," oh. And like some like the Schweppes, like their sparkling water and
Okay, yes.
orange drink.
What is sparkling water? Doesn't it suck?
It's not soda. It's just
Water, please.
Yeah, for real. Just give me regular water. Yeah.
Just give me the
because you're
uncarbonated.
trash.
Like why? Like yeah. Let's see.
So, and listen, guys, this is what the gang has decided, and it's just gonna have to be
I'll
this.
only have it if I have like a stomach ache, yeah, and I need to.
But then I will have a spray if I'm gonna drink something fizzy. If I have a
Right,
stomach
if
ache
I
or
had
a
the
sore
choice,
throat,
yeah,
yeah,
if I had the choice.
for sure.
Mhm.
Oh, little Kirby there for a second. I saw Kirby there for a second.
Little
saw
cameo
Careful,
for
Oh, my bad.
cameo.
Okay.
He popped in.
I actually like
Regular
vanilla
Coke?
Coke a lot.
Where's vanilla Coke?
I'll do a cherry
vanilla
vanilla
Coke.
if I have
Vanilla
the
Coke is
option.
pretty
I'll do
good. I
both.
put it in sure, yeah.
Yeah. It's better.
I would
It's
even-
definitely better than Coke.
Yeah,
Regular
see,
Coke, I
Coke.
put,
Yeah, okay.
I put it in A-OK, yeah,
Yeah.
because here's the thing about Coke. I don't know what it is, but when you have it out of a glass bottle that's cold, it makes it so much better than if it's in a can or plastic bottle. I don't like it that much. I don't know why. I don't know why.
But the glass bottle is the one where they put the cane sugar.
Yes.
So
Yes,
that's
and
got to
what I
be.
would do. That's probably part of it. Mountain Dew, I think we should put
Taste.
water, please.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
What is Surge?
Just so much. It's basically Mountain Dew, I
Surge.
think.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I think it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So pretty much exactly.
RC
You know
Cola is like.
RC is
always
garbage,
reminded
man. Is
me
this
of,
drinkable?
It was always the cola I got at those weird errand places that your parents would bring you to.
Yeah.
Like it's
Mhm.
a lot of offices have that vending machine, and it always was
Yeah.
full of RC
Right.
Cola. So it reminds me of
No,
that. So if there's
It's
nothing
got a
else-
chemically taste. Like I honestly question if it's even drinkable.
Oh really?
Okay. Oh yeah, we'll put it.
It's like
All
not
right.
drinkable to me.
I haven't had
can't-
it in years, so
You
know,
get
we
like
could
an
compromise, put
aftertaste.
Water, please. I don't know, but yeah.
But
Well,
sit
we
there.
can
need
do that,
more.
too.
We need more down there anyway. So
I can't do it. That's just me.
what's Tab?
What is Tab? I feel like I should know
I
that.
thought Tab was like advertised as like the healthy or like low sugar stuff in like the 90s. That's what I thought.
No wonder it didn't take
Because
off.
you know
That
what?
was
I think because there's a line in Back to the Future, isn't it, where it was like, "Give me a Pepsi free," which was like a sugar-free Pepsi. You know, Marty McFly when he's in the 50s is like, "Well, if you want a Pepsi, you got to pay for it." And all right, well, just how about a tab?
Right.
And he's like, "You don't have a tab." He's like, "This isn't a bar."
right.
That's all it makes me think of. Yeah, it's like the 80s.
Yeah.
So it's just
And
like
back
it's just
then
a diet
they didn't
soda.
know. They didn't
Yeah,
know.
it's just one of the early diet sodas.
That's not
All
good
right.
branding.
What are we doing that? Are we
Yeah.
we're just throwing it to the wolves?
Fuck it, dude. What do y'all think about
Seven.
Squirt?
Hey, I'm down.
I think I like. Okay, come on.
Listen,
I think I like Squirt a little better than Crush now. As I've gotten older, I think I'd put it in. Like sure, or
Sure.
well, maybe Yum Yum. I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
I
Sure.
appreciate a good squirt, but it's hard to get to.
Yeah.
It takes a little while, and
Yeah. Take some dedication. And effort.
it could either be really satisfying or maybe a little disappointing.
You guys are 15. All right.
So
I'd
moving
put
on.
seven. I'd put 7-Up in sure or yeah Yum
Or
Yum
Yum Yum
sauce. I don't
sauce.
know.
I think Yum Yum
yeah,
sauce.
I like it.
It's better than.
We need some more.
Yeah, it's in its own little lane.
But
Let's
it's
look
just
at
the
some
Sierra
yum yum
Mist and
sauce.
Sprite. It's a little bit,
What
just has
about
that little
Pibb? What
edge.
it's the
Pibb
versus
is
to the Dr Pepper, but the Dr
I
Pepper
was
is
gonna say
supreme.
it's the spicy Dr. Pepper that's
Yeah.
like too much
spicy.
cinnamon. I don't dislike it. I've gotten it at the movies, but it's definitely not as good. I'd
I'll
put it in
do.
like if there's I'd put it in like okay or like
Yeah. I
rare.
put nothing else.
That's what I would put
Because
it
like
there.
for me, I feel like Dr Pepper is so supreme. It's
Okay.
like why would you even want a Pibb? So it's like if there's
Right.
nothing else, sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fanta. There you go.
Okay. Perfect.
Minute Maid is not soda.
Hawaiian Punch it.
But Hawaiian Punch is this drinkable? Minute Maid's good lemonade.
Yeah, I was gonna say it is good lemonade. I mean, we could put it in.
Minute
Sure.
Maid.
I put it in Yum Yum
I
Sauce,
always
man.
am disappointed by the
To be
Minute
honest.
Maid.
Well, you know what? We could put it in like okay. Oh, you like it in yum yum.
I put in Yum Yum Sauce just because I like lemonade. And
Well,
Minute Maid's
maybe as a
really
law of
good juice
averages, since Tim doesn't like it and I'm neutral on it, we could put it in sure. I don't know,
Yeah.
but
No,
I
it's
mean, I'm
all
sorry,
right.
Josh,
No,
but
it's
It's
cool.
all right in Yum
We
Yum.
can
This
put
is
it
an
in
If you want,
sure if we move Squirt down to okay.
yeah,
okay.
yeah, we could do that.
Because it's not. It's
Um,
better than Squirt for sure.
we need some more yum yum sauces. What about the cream soda there? You want to Shannon for?
Well, Homeboy has a problem with cream sodas,
Oh, you're right. You're right.
so let's talk about it.
We got something to unpack here.
I just don't understand what they mean, and it tastes so thick, and it's like I'm trying to.
It's an unexpected friendship.
It's a little bit of an
Maybe
unexpected.
we'll put him in sure. We'll put him in sure. You'll bring it down from yum
Yeah,
yum sauce to sure.
Just put some ice cream in your root beer. Don't give me this bullshit.
Ice cream in your root beer while someone else has a problem.
Yeah,
I'll
someone
watch
has
y'all
it.
do that. What's a mellow yellow? How y'all feel about
Ah,
that?
gosh, haven't had one in a long
Is that
time.
another Mountain Dew clone?
Yeah,
Kind
it's like
of, but I
lazy
think-
Mountain Dew.
I was gonna say like low caffeine Mountain Dew, so maybe I'd put it in like just above Mountain Dew.
Oh, maybe just
like,
above
Like,
then.
there's
Yeah,
nothing
Yeah.
else. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that
for
about
sure.
them. Good for them.
Oh, is that cherry 7-Up?
I see cherry
yeah.
Pepsi.
Cherry 7
Oh, I put that in
Oh.
yum yum juice. I put that in yum
Yeah,
yum juice.
yeah.
I
I've never had that. I
It's
didn't know
good.
they did that.
Yeah.
A cherry
they
7
do.
Up. I thought that was just available at those big single fountain machines. You know, you could
Oh,
pick your own
speaking of-
juice.
Speaking of sugary drinks for kids, you guys remember Shirley Temples?
Mm-mm. I didn't know that was a drink.
Those
I
are-
remember the little
It's
singing girl.
it's like a Bloody Mary, but it's non-alcoholic. Or
Well, Shirley Temple, so it's basically just Sprite or 7-Up, and then it has grenadine, that like cherry syrup,
Oh, yeah.
and that's
yeah.
basically it. And then they put like a bunch of maraschino cherries in them.
Mm-hmm.
oh wow,
When I was a little kid, and I'd be like at a wedding, and they'd have like an open bar, I'd just make me a bunch of those, and I'd be flying.
Yeah, they
Gosh.
definitely put that grenadine in there. I remember doing that as a server.
Oh man, yeah.
all right, I'm out.
I feel that.
Oh, you gotta
I gotta
bounce,
go.
Tim?
I gotta go. I gotta
feel
go.
like-
I
me and
gotta go
Josh
right
will-
now.
We'll finish
Me and
this
Josh
up.
will
We'll
wrap
finish
up
this
here.
up.
Shrek.
We're gonna-
Just let me go rapid fire. A&W's great. Diet Coke. I don't get it, but it's all right.
Yum yum.
I see a couple more
Well, to
fruities.
be
you
honest,
can
we got
put
like
those.
two more. I'd say
blah, blah,
Mountain
blah.
Dew is like right here.
All right,
Mhm.
yeah. Let's.
Because it's better
listen,
than
Code
Mountain
Red.
Dew. This cherry Pepsi is. I think that.
I'm sorry about this, guys.
No, you're good.
Are we got to make sure we're making the right decisions here.
No, you're good. You're good because what are these? What's Big Red? What's
I
Fuck
don't know,
it.
Big Red, yeah.
Fuck it.
I've heard of it, but you're like abort. Scrap it.
I don't recognize some of these. Let's just get them
I've
out.
never had a Shasta. What's a Shasta?
Well, this is
Again,
another thing
fuck
we
it.
don't know.
Fuck
All
it
these
out.
Diet Cokes are bad anyway. We
Well,
already
here's the
talked
thing,
about Diet
Coke
drinks
is
Yeah.
suck.
that boomer drink. I would say water please for Diet Coke.
All right, so this is
Can we make a boomer tier?
this is a boomer tier, but it's not on this one.
Yeah.
Because
You're right.
Crystal
We're-
Pepsi-
Ginger. We got ginger ale,
Do you
Crystal
even buy
Pepsi. It's all
Crystal
boomer.
Pepsi anymore?
It's all
Like,
boomer.
Yeah, all
Oh,
this is
Crystal
well,
Pepsi.
Squirt
That's like a
Kingdom.
90s thing, wasn't it?
Why is it even
Yeah, that's what
on
I'm
here,
saying,
dude?
like-
Crystal Pepsi. That's
Oh,
vaporwave.
and my dogs are
It's not.
barking, so we should
That's a
probably wrap
vapor
this up,
drink.
too. Okay,
Crystal
so
Pepsi is vaporwave.
yeah, it's getting loud. It's about to get loud in my house, so I'm about to
All right.
wrap this up. So this is the list.
Loud.
Yeah, I've got dogs barking and.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so This is the list. This is the list that's correct. If you don't agree, then you're wrong. Simple as that.
Yes, shut up.
Yes, so shut up. And yeah. So,
Let me tell you something. If you have a problem,
Well, good. All right. So Josh, now that he's gone,
all right.
we'll do a quick little sign out and wrap up.
Yep.
I think this was a success. I think we're really gonna move the needle on the soda conversation.
Oh yeah. I think
After
that
this drops.
we're gonna start changing up everybody's drinking habits single-handedly with this list.
We really are. I think Joe Biden, Donald Trump. Donald Trump loves his Diet Coke. I think he's gonna see this and he's gonna take pause.
He's gonna reconsider his habits. He's like,
He will.
He'll look at it and his private jet, and he'll be with his KFC, of course, and he'll be like, you know what? Koala Bear Gang says no to this, and he'll chuck it out. He'll think it's smart to throw it out the window of a plane, and he'll open up a window in the plane, and he'll just cause
right,
a
and then
vacuum
like a staffer on the plane will die.
yeah,
and he'll tweet about it. He'll be like, very
very sad. This is Diet Coke's fault, as we all know. Thanks, Koala Bear Gang, for warning me of the dangers. Unfortunately, I couldn't avoid them. What a health hazard.
He goes, but who knows how many more could have died at
If I would have kept it on the plane, who knows how many more would have died.
He goes, I had to go right then. All right. Do you want
Sorry.
to say your little...
Alright, so I'm josh.ua, the White Kirby. My link will be in the link tree that is in the description. Same thing with Tim.
Yeah, Tim, we'll forget him.
Yeah.
If he doesn't have time to sign off, then we just don't give him the time of day here.
Yeah.
I'm Dominic Cellini. You can find me at DomCell on Instagram or Dom Cellini Art on Twitter, or just check out my webcomic, M Robot, on Webtoon.
And there you go. There you have it. This list is correct.
That's
It's
the way it
Koala
is.
Bear Gang, and that's the way it is. Eat your vegetables.